let's do our own picks. Let's talk about the slate first. Decent. I would say
Not bad.
not bad. 3.5 balls.
We've got a couple good ones, like Baltimore, Seattle.
fraud game.
That's not a fraud game.
The Baltimore Ravens.
I'm standing up for my Baltimore, all the non-frauds out there, because it's too early to drop the F-bomb.
You know what? I heard from a lot of Ravens fans, and the only thing I'll take back from my statements on Monday is that I actually didn't. I said the Ravens fans might be the sneaky, most annoying fans on Twitter. I take that part back because a lot of them are very realistic about their team, and they're like, you know what? Lamar's awesome. Agreed. Defense, very suspect. And don't get fooled by the purple uniforms and the visors and all that stuff. Ray Lewis isn't walking out that door. So if the Ravens win this game, I will tweet, I was wrong. You, parentheses, Ravens fans were right. The Ravens aren't a fraud.
Okay.
I will tweet that. Someone remind me, because I'm never going to remember what I just said.
New Orleans, Chicago. That's a good game.
Ooh, that one's going to be ugly. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points.
In theory, I should be excited about Philadelphia and Dallas, but this is about the time of the season. It happens every single year, mid-October, where I'm sick of seeing the Cowboys uniforms in primetime games. I'm just sick of them.
Yep. That's a loser leaves town game.
It is.
Big time loser leaves town game. I think the Bears-Saints game is are we sure they're good? It's actually a rare are we sure they're good / great game, because if the Saints win, they might be great. If the Bears win, they could be good.
I think we got another are we sure we're good? Are we sure they're good game? The Detroit Lions and the Vikings.
Ooh, yes.
It's a pendulum game for Cousins right now, because Cousins is due to swing back. I think the Lions defense is pretty good, actually. So this feels to me like a Cousins 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions game. Maybe get Adam Thielen killed on a cross route, like something bizarre happening. A very hilarious fumble 6.
Yep.
And then next week after that, it's his homecoming to the Redskins, where he's going to beat them by 50.
Yes, I agree. That is the Kirk Cousins on the road always has to make you nervous. And then, all right, last one before we get to our picks. The other game I'm very interested in. It's the rare Raiders. Are we doing this? Because if the Raiders can somehow win this game in Lambeau, now it's actually a real conversation, right?
Yeah, it is. Did you hear what Matt LaFleur did? The new rule he put in this week?
No.
Said no sack celebrations for his players.
Ooh.
Because somebody did the fake going to sleep after they hit what was their last game? Oh, it was against
Matt
Matt Stafford. Yeah,
Yeah.
they sacked Stafford, and they pretended to fall asleep. And Matt LaFleur is not having that. So Matt LaFleur
That's weak.
starting to become not the players coach you thought he was.
That is weak.
Taking away the ping pong tables, too.
Do you think he has someone in his family who suffers from narcolepsy? And that's why he was like, don't do that.
He was personally
Very-
offended by
yeah,
it.
I'm
Now the
sure.
players aren't going to have any incentive to get a sack.
True.
His cousin, Brian Windhorst, was very upset about it.
Listen, if you don't let the players celebrate a sack, that's something that we're joking about, but it is real that you can't ban something like that. What do you get? Maybe 4 or 5 sacks a game?
Well, counterpoint, you'll remember.
Hopefully.
You remember the Lions?
Hopefully.
They had 2 players that tore patellar tendons or ACLs celebrating a sack. Remember
That was hilarious, though.
Lamar Houston
We
did
don't
it with
cheer
the Bears.
Yeah, there you go. We don't cheer for
All right.
injuries. So, right.
Yeah, no, it wasn't funny.
And in theory, it would have been funny if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total, yeah.
Got it.
Lamar Houston did it in a 30-point blowout against the Patriots. He sacked Jimmy Garoppolo, the backup, and he fucking tore his ACL. What a
That's tough.
dummy. God damn. Okay, let's do some picks. Favorites. Hank, who does not like to bet favorites. He's a money line addicted fiend.
3 weeks in a row, money line, every single game, money line dogs. Come out positive 3 weeks in a row. So I'll do the only one I'm not going to do money line dog is the Bills. So I'll take the Bills as my favorite.
Okay.
17.
17, Hank. That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
They covered last week.
You know what they say? Too many points.
Yeah.
You can say that. Too many points.
Okay. Yeah, my favorite is going to be
Actually, I take that back. I am going to take I am taking the Dolphins money line parlay, money line dog.
No.
I'll do the see, I don't like any of these other favorites. I'll do the Niners, I guess.
Oh man. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
My
But
favorite
even that one, if the Redskins won, I wouldn't be shocked.
My favorite is actually going to be Buffalo.
Yeah.
So I just talked you out of that so I could claim it as my own, because
Wait.
last week, what?
Are you done with the Dolphins?
No, I'm not done with the Dolphins. But
This is a big moment.
last week was the only week that I didn't bet on the Dolphins, and they ended up covering the spread.
Damn.
So that pissed me off. So now I'm mad at the Dolphins.
You're chasing.
And I'm
You're
disavowing.
Yeah, you're chasing, like losing when you didn't bet on them and then you're gonna lose so much money on the Dolphins.
I'm in a brain zone. I'm in the PFT brain zone against the Dolphins right now, and the Bills are rested right now.
Yes.
I think that this is going to be. I mean, it's a home game, so they
Yeah.
can beat the shit out of them. Dolphins will probably show up in those candy ass uniforms, and Bills are wearing the color rushes.
Fuck yes.
So Dolphins are getting fucked up.
Yeah. No, you are never going to win another bet on the Dolphins this year because you're basically in the personal revenge zone.
Yes.
And you could chase a team from coast to coast trying to get personal revenge and lose all your money.
My balls are fighting my brain.
Yep.
This could be a huge Bills letdown game though, where it's like, oh, we had the bye week and then somehow we came out and lost.
No, that's not a trap game. Would be like a good win. Then you go on the road.
Right.
Against
They
a
have
divisional-
Bama next weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they had a bye, so it's
They
like, oh,
look
we have
forward.
a bye, we have an extra week, and it's Miami, so it's like there's no way they lose. Somehow they do.
I think that the Bills upset Miami. The only way Miami's going to upset a team is if that team doesn't have like an awesome defense. Like the Bills are going to just body them.
Yeah.
You don't want to play against the Bills if you're a winless Miami Dolphins team. Okay, my favorite, I'm going to go with the Rams. That's a get-right game. I think this is it. I think Dan Quinn might get fired after this game because their defense is so bad. It's Rams -3. Jalen Ramsey, will he play? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to play.
Right. Okay, so his kid was born and he's all good?
I don't know if the kid's born yet, but I saw Sean McVay greeting Jalen Ramsey when he walked into the facility.
Yep.
They gave the handshake and the back slap, and the handshake fucking slapped.
Mwah.
It's called a dap.
It was-
Kids call it
yeah,
a
it's a
dap.
dap.
Oh, the dap. They dapped the fuck out of it. They dapped each other.
It was the opposite of the Jerry Jones super white, everyone slap 5, but also pound each other.
I feel like
it was perfect.
Sean McVay is definitely top 3 in NFL coaches currently in terms of connecting percentage on handshakes.
Daps.
I would say number one dap coach would be surprising to you guys. I think it's Pete Carroll.
That's not you. Now that you mention it, I don't think that's surprising. You're
I don't
right.
think he's ever missed one. He's like
Correct.
that. He's like that old dude from that Vine in the school wearing the backpack where he did like the 6 different levels to the handshake with a kid.
Oh, you know,
Vrabel's probably good because he played.
Sneaky one. I bet you Bruce Arians doesn't miss a dap. I bet you he's the type of guy. He's got that old guy swag.
Yeah.
Where he knows what he could handshake in any decade in the history of handshakes.
He probably just like does cheers. He probably just always has a
True,
glass of Canadian whiskey and just tap the glass.
He's like
buddy.
asks his assistant, like, this guy just came in to meet me. Can you grab my handshake glass?
You'll have a drink?
Yeah,
No,
let's
I'm
go.
fine. It's 9 a.m. No, I'll have a drink.
No, yeah, that's how we dap.
Like hell, you will.
That's interesting. Who's the best dapper in all of?
Worst dapper.
That's the real question.
Ooh, worst dapper.
Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett's up there for sure. Bill O'Brien can't be good.
No.
I feel like Bill O'Brien misses a lot of them. Adam Gase is a weirdo. Adam Gase definitely goes in for the handshake and then pulls it back. It's like he's got clammy hands. The eyes are all over the place.
He's probably
weirdo.
He does like the majority of his handshakes envelop somebody trying to give him the fist pound.
Zimmer has
Yeah.
bad depth perception in his eyes.
Yeah.
Zimmer just misses. He just keeps fucking like hitting people in the chest with
think
his hands.
Zimmer probably just spits on you to say hello.
Patricia doesn't seem like a guy who really cares about the handshake.
No.
So he probably's in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Underdogs, Hank.
All of them.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay. Put him down.
The one that I like the most, though, is probably the Ravens.
Okay.
Okay. I'm getting frustrated with Hank doing this the underdog thing just because he's so successful at it.
Well, and it sucks because we know I want to do it,
We'll mush it.
but we'll mush it
Uh-huh.
and we'll hop on the train. You can't get on this train midway through.
And then we'd ruin it for Hank. So Hank,
I'm
consider
close to getting off. I've been at the stop twice the past 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm going to get off at the next stop. And then I get close to it and I look at the board and I'm like, I'm just going to ride it one more week. This will probably be my last week. But stat of the week, if you blindly bet $100 on every NFL underdog money line so far this season, you'd be up $1,400.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so Hank, consider how about this? Since we're not getting on the underdog train and we're letting you ride that and make money off it, how about you just split some of your earnings from this point forward with us? Because if we were on that train, you would immediately lose.
Deal. And you guys will take half my debt.
No, I didn't say that.
Nope. No deal.
Because you're not going to lose, so there's not going to be any debt.
Right.
Yeah.
So why
Just in
would you
case.
even want us to give you the debt?
You never know.
Okay, sounds like you're not.
I'll
Kyle.
buy up all your debt.
and then
repackage it.
Repackage it.
Yeah, put it
We
into
should-
a bond and sell it to PFT.
We should do synthetic. What are those synthetic
CDOs or something? Yeah.
and then just sell our missed bets to
Yo.
other bookies.
People forget because I haven't mentioned it in a while. I read The Big Short.
So fun fact: one of the guys that I went on the bachelor party with, his bookie actually started off his business by taking investments from everybody,
Okay.
and now he's using his profits that he's made. So he got like $3,500, $4,000 from a big group of people to start his bookie business,
Right.
and now he's paying them off like on a yearly basis in dividends and
That's
in his
sick.
own profits. And so he's basically started his own stock market
I love it.
based on losers.
I love
paying it forward.
I love it.
My underdog is going to be the R words because homecoming weekend.
There we go.
9.5 points, homecoming weekend.
Say no more.
Kyle Shanahan probably misses his dad dropping him off at the dances.
Say no more.
It's they're gonna get their asses kicked. But the one weekend, the Redskins, I didn't bet on them last weekend. I thought about
personal revenge again.
I thought about taking them straight up.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And so now I'm mad about that. And also just homecoming weekend.
You are in a personal revenge spot on the Dolphins and the Redskins, sir. You are about to. Are you too big to fail?
No, it's a weird. Yes, I am too big to fail.
I would hope so because if you chase the Redskins and Dolphins, you're in trouble.
Yes,
but you have to.
I think they were.
You need justice.
I think they were both 0-4 against the spread going into last weekend.